Okay, so this week's video is clearly not what I planned. Um, I was gonna make chicken stew, and I actually did make chicken stew, but the video quality was awful, so I decided to use clips from a dish I previously made. Here you see the ingredients for puff puffs. They're like a street food that we eat back home. Some people eat it for dessert, some people eat it with sauce. I personally like eating the puff puffs with a savory sauce. So in this video, I'm making it, and I am using 1 pack of the fast acting yeast. I'm using, I believe, 2 cups of lukewarm water. And then I'm mixing up the sugar. I use brown sugar because I just like the flavoring. So I used, I believe, 1 cup of brown sugar. And then I had the yeast, the water, and the sugar sit for 5 minutes to kind of just give the yeast to do its thing. And then I added 3.5 cups of flour. I add a teaspoon of ginger powder. I added nutmeg. I believe it was half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and cinnamon. Some people don't make it this way. I just like adding a little bit of spices to it just to give it a little extra flavor. And so once I'm all done mixing those ingredients together, I let it sit in a warm area for about 2 hours to give the yeast time to activate and rise. And in the meantime, while that's happening, I had the stove warming up with I think it was like 3 or 4 cups of olive oil. I love cooking with olive oil or grapeseed oil. I don't use any other oils really. And I got the oil to warm up to, I don't remember the temperature, honestly, I don't check. I just let it sit on medium heat for about 5 to 10 minutes before I start frying. And I usually do a test fry to see if the temperature's right. I don't usually use a thermometer. I just never even think about that. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm frying it, and this usually makes about a big giant bowl of puff puffs, and the kids absolutely love this snack. They'll just come grab a couple at a time. Sometimes they eat it for a snack after school. Sometimes they'll eat it for breakfast. Sometimes my oldest, actually, I think, would take it to school for snacks. It's fairly easy to make, and it's a favorite around here, and this is what it looks like when it's completely made. And next you're going to see that for this one, I experimented with tofu. I baked the tofu, and I'm cooking the sauce. It's peppers, onions, tomatoes with the baked tofu. That's baked tofu right there. It looks like fries. So I'm making the sauce to go with the puff puffs. It's just something different.